What's going on, guys? So today on this Shoki review, we're going to take a look at something new from the Bandai Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, or Saban's Power Rangers. And it is their Legacy Collection, GameStop exclusive, Armored Red Ranger. It's a whole lot of things, guys. But basically, it's just the Red Ranger after he gained the powers from Tommy, after he had to give up the green power coin and whatnot. So, this is also my first of the new Legacy Wave. So it's got the kind of silvery brushed metal looking exterior, which kind of sucks because I think if Hasbro knew they were going to be giving, Bandai knew that they were going to be giving up the license, why would they change the packaging right before the end? So everything that's come out in the last couple months, even though I don't have all those things, has basically come out in this. And any of the ones we look at from here on out will probably be that way. So, I guess it is what it is. And of course, it is a GameStop exclusive, because you can see it right there. And you got a nice little image of the Red Ranger here. Of course, you got him here in his plastic prison. You got Bandai right there. You've got Aegis 4 Plus. Hey, I'm in the middle of that. There, you got nothing on the back. You really have no description. You've got nothing. You've got great articulation and super detail. And we'll say it has paint. That's already a heads up. But also in the same wave, so to speak, is the blue Psycho Ranger and the red Psycho Ranger. So you got PowerRangers.com and Saban brands right there. So, yay. Let's go ahead and get him out here. And see if there's any improvements whatsoever to the previous Red Ranger we looked at. Alright. Alright, guys. So here we have the Armored Red Ranger out here. And looking pretty cool. Now, one thing I've got to say is, I think they're just basically recast to some degree. Yeah, it's just everything here, arms and torso, is straight up from the previous Legacy Green Ranger, and obviously the mantle here is, or the shield, so to speak. So, I mean, there's only very few differences between here and the old Red Ranger we looked at. If you want to check out that review, you can do it up here. And the other major difference, at least design-wise, is the gold morpher, which I think is a little strange, but maybe that's actually screen accurate. I don't recall, to be totally honest. And you do get the Dragon Dagger and a whole new sheath for this side. And considering this is a new thing, might as well take a look at it. And it's mostly molded in black. Come on, find the light. There we go. Mostly molded in black, though it should get some gold and silver around these edges. You got some green metallic and some silver and things like that. You got the molded in little dragon kind of coin there. Pretty cool. And not a whole lot extra detail on the back. As far as I know, he can hold it. Because it is tiny, so he should be able to hold it. So, yay! He's got a Dragon Dagger. The Dragon Dagger was always awkward because it does have the buttons, because it, is a flute. So if you wanted to hold it like so, I don't actually know that I can hold it up to his face. Hold on. Because it should be properly done this way. I think. Because he still has to summon the Dragon Zord. Poor Dragon Zord, abandoned at the bottom of the ocean. No, I might have it wrong. He might play it with this hand and just props it with this hand. I don't know. Either way, that's pretty cool. But one thing that is actually pretty epic about it, this is paint. As far as I can tell, yeah, they painted this. All these months, maybe even years, complaining about Hasbro not painting properly. They finally did. Now, once again, I've not had the Green Ranger in hand, so there's no way I could compare it. I will have to wait until the re-release. But I don't know if they painted this. If you had it before, let me know. Or if they molded it in the crappy gold plastic. Now, you do also get the Power Sword. Just like you did, the exact same one that you got with the metallic version of the Red Ranger. So we get 2 power weapons for the price of 1 Ranger. And of course, mind you, it's GameStop prices, so it's a little bit more expensive, but not by a lot. But he's really not going to hold that sword, is he? Trying to get in post. And he does come with the Power Blaster. Power Blaster? I'm already... Blade Blaster. I didn't get there eventually. So it comes with a Blade Blaster, which is good. Though he's never going to use it, because he's only going to be using these weapons. The paint is not the best on the sword, but, you know, it is what it is. This is kind of a dying gasp, I would think, for this Ranger set. But, all in all, he's still pretty cool, and it's a good version of Jason, or maybe even... See, Jason took on the powers back then. Rocky had not come in yet. And then the green powers just went away soon thereafter. One problem is his wrist is not cooperating with me. The joint is not facing the right direction. So, I can't... There we go. Finally got it to rotate. So, all the same problems I usually have. Joints are finicky. Things like that. Feet don't want to cooperate. Though there's less bending on this guy than there have been in previous ones. The shininess is kind of distracting there. But let's go ahead and compare him real quick to at least another version of Jason with the Gold Ranger. You see they're pretty much the same size. If he was standing more straight up, he'd be the same size. Though, of course, I painted this one, so that's a difference in the gold. Is what it is. But then also compare him to his longtime friend and rival, Tommy. So we can see the differences in what Hasbro considers gold. Yeah, it's a poor exception here. But you know, is what it is. This is still a cool Ranger. Just the gold is god awful. I do need to repaint him one of these days, but I'm not in any big hurry, to be totally honest. But one thing I will do eventually is get the regular Green Ranger, because that'll be fun. And of course, for another comparison, because he hasn't been out in quite some time, there's Wally. Wally. This is the Red Armored Ranger. You met him before he was armored and when he had more metallic-y looking armor. Or at least pants. Alright. Alright guys, if you like this Ranger, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a big ol' thumbs up right there, because he's got a little dragon dagger and that's totally worth it. And of course, if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe-ish button. And of course, if you want to help support the channel a little bit, by all means, check out Patreon. Even for $1 a month, you could totally help out the channel and keep things moving forward. But if you want to give a little bit more, by all means, do so. You could even see some stuff early. We'll see what happens. One thing that sucks is this is a little... The boot cut is actually causing issues for once. It's weird. But guys, if you want to check out the Shoki shirts, by all means, you can do that in the description down below. You can see a few of them on the screen here. Also goes to help the channel, but shows that you're part of the Shoki Nation. And that's always fun, right? Right. And I'll catch you guys on the next review, because I have at least one more other newer Power Ranger figure to look at. So come on back for that. I'll see you guys next time. Remember, as always, keep on nerding.